And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForge. Our reporter tonight. And, of course, Amen Thompson. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
To the middle. Stolen! And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. And here's Butler outside. First shot won't go. And here's Chicago. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Butler, good.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Here's Jokic. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Jokic.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
Outside Simmons. Here's Duncan. Back to Butler. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Jokic, and he converts the layup. Jokic has got his second basket.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Simmons. To the paint. Who is stolen by Lillard. Outside Covington. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a three. Back to Jokic. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Jokic. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Screen by Robinson. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Jokic surveying not just the guy that's on the cut, but the entire floor.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Outside for Irving. Butler surveying the floor. To halt the run. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Over to the left wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Irving. No made baskets yet. Fires the 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
From deep, Jokic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Pass to Duncan. Butler with the ball. Robinson with a steal. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. On target from range. Lillard's got his second basket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Simmons, here we go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Bulls leading by 13. Screen by Robinson. Floats one up. Pass to Jokic. Tipped away. From the line. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Lillard. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Thomas. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Now here's Duren. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. The rebound by Duncan.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Caldwell Pope. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Fans, let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Irving. Robinson with the block. Lillard outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Bucks trail by 5. Covington, he's open. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Covington's got his first basket of the night.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Jokic. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Butler. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Lillard pulls down the board. Bulls leading by 4. Jokic in the post. Robinson finds some space. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Butler's shot is good.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Back to Robinson. Here's Jokic. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to Robinson. Back to Jokic. Second chance effort. And a big finish by Robinson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback, baby.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Wallace. Lillard outside. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Young looking around. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Right side, Covington. Duren up top. Lillard outside. Screen by Robinson. Pulls up. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Butler. Look at Butler finish the break.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. And Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Wallace outside. Here's Lillard. To the left wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Lillard's got 11 points.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Bucks. 7-point differential. And here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Wing shot on the way. And he hits the jumper. 13 points in the game.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Pass to Butler. There's the triple. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Wallace outside. Lillard right side. Here's Duren. Out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. Again, the miss by Lillard. Bucks trail by 6. Shoots. The offensive rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Inside. Robinson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Butler on the wing. Pass to Duncan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bulls leading by 6. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Pass to Butler. Here's Duncan. Covered by Jokic. Duncan, no good.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Jokic with it. 12 points for him. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Bucks trail by 10. Right side, Butler. Good D by Duren. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Thomas for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Thomas has got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. 16 points for him. Outside Irving. Looking to end the run. Outside for Butler. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 14. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Butler with the ball. Now Porter defending. It's tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Lillard. 16 points for him. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the line.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Now Jokic. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Chicago in a good situation, up by 13 points.
The ball. 48.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Chicago leading by 13. Ooh, poked away. All by himself. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You know, it's that kind of sequence that shows you the value of KCP. He's a great wing defender.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Fires top of the key. And Lillard gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Chicago ball.
And here's Jokic outside.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And it's Butler off the drive.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. To the wing on the left. For 3. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside Covington. Up top Robinson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Out to the right wing. Back to Caldwell Pope. Right wing. To the inside. This one for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Jokic. Left side Robinson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3 points.
And the Bulls lead by 14.
Always good to be leery of Jokic, the way he passes the ball. Navigates that arc so well for a big.
Here's Duncan. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Irving. Here's the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Wallace outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Robinson for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. The Bucks trail by 8. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. Butler. Here's Irving. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And he gets it back. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Pass to Duncan. Goes up again. Rebound by the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic off the bounce. And the dunk by Jokic.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Covington knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.